So is it miraculous? Can it help to solve year-long problems with your digestion? Can it help you to lose weight, maybe when you are starting or when you are on weight loss plateau or when you want to lose those final 5 pounds? So let's check out celery juice. Welcome, I'm Olga and my mission is to help people to feel welcomed in their bodies, lives, world and universe. And today I'm talking about celery juice because recently I did some research, and again, if you are following me, you know that digestion and all kinds of these issues I am solving very often. I would say it's not very sexy topics like bloating, right, or constipation, but whatever, it's just part of my life. Well, maybe you saw a video how I gave up medicine, prescribed medicine for heartburn after 18 years. So it's a little bit related with that. If you haven't seen that, then check out the video. I will put it into the description below. But still, let's say that that is kind of solved. I'm not taking the medication anymore, but and last days I'm not even having any symptoms at all, which is really great for me, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm still suffering from bloating, and also the digestion is still not ideal. And doing some research, I just encountered this SIBO. So it's just label, I know, and I don't like to describe things with labels only. And also now I'm not talking today about psychological effects, which are the most important ones for your health. But still, so this SIBO is still a small intestine bacterial overgrowth, maybe suggesting that combination of weak hydrochloric acid in my stomach as a result of years-long prescription drug taking, and also not a sufficient production of bile, and maybe liver not functioning on optimal level. I could have this overgrowth of the bacteria in my small intestine, which very shortly is a condition when the bacteria that should be in a colon are moving into your intestine and then creating there's many different issues like bloating or not absorbing minerals or vitamins. So you can imagine that I followed and I researched how to solve it. And the protocol for SIBO, it's kind of complicated, not to mention that there's many people that disagree on different approaches, and also the patients and the testimonials that you find online are very different, that the cure is effective on some, not effective on the other. Also, I'm not a fan of medical procedures, so hopefully I'm not planning to visit a doctor anytime soon and have some kind of list of checkups or procedures. So the natural way how to solve this would be then, as I said, kind of complicated protocol. It is divided into months. You have to stick to a strict diet, and then you want to kill off the bacteria with some natural antibiotics, I would say, or supplements. So not to mention that it can be kind of costly, I would say, and also the bacteria can become resistant to those supplements, so you need to use different one to kill them off once they start to cover themselves and protect themselves from dying if you want to flush them out from the small intestine. So as you might imagine, this is not maybe optimal way for me, because I'm always trying to go through the path of the least resistance. And again, the results are not that persuasive. So, but during that research, I actually encountered this celery juice, which is obviously a huge trend, or was enormous trend, especially in November, I would say, of this year. And somehow I just have not registered it. I don't know why, but anyway, the effects and how it works, it's very, very impressive. And I wanted to try it immediately, and it's not that complicated, right? You just need to juice celery every morning and drink it, which sounds to me like a little bit extra work, but definitely doable. So let's dive into this. And before we actually start to look at what does it contain. Let me know if you have tried it, what results you have, and if you are still continuing or you did it just for a short period of time. So anyway, celery juice contains vitamin K, vitamin B6, potassium, folate, lutein, which should actually positively affect your skin. And many people online are actually testifying that their skin became much more clearer, much healthier. Also, it is antibacterial. The cluster salts in celery juice flush out pathogens and kill pathogens in your body. Again, it is very positive for your digestive process because it flushes out anything that shouldn't be there. It helps lowering your blood pressure. It stabilizes your blood sugar. So very many positive effects. And as I mentioned, many people report improved digestion, the feeling of flat belly, right? Who wouldn't love that? Better hair quality and other effects like increased energy, not only during the day, but also during workout. So it's very recommended for athletes. So how to actually do it? So you actually juice the celery. If you don't have a juicer, you can use a blender, a little bit of water, and then to filter it out so you have a pure liquid. And you want to drink 16 ounces in the morning, first thing, even before your water. Of course, you can start smaller. I started yesterday with half of the amount and then worked out to 16 ounces today, second day. And then you wait a little bit of time, like 30-45 minutes before you have your regular breakfast. And normally I am a fan of blending or mixing of vegetables or smoothies, because then you have the fiber and all the other nutrients in it and we are not throwing anything out, even though you can freeze the pulp of the celery and then use it for your soups or whatever. But this time it is recommended to use it without the fiber, just the pure liquid. If you can, use organic because it's a detox, so obviously you don't want to use all those herbicides and pesticides from traditional agriculture. But I have to admit, just because I wanted to start quick, and also the organic celery is nowhere to be found in the area where I live now. So I started with the one purchased in the standard store, but again, I think that something is better than nothing. So again, if you have any experience, let me know how it goes. Join me and we can do this together, and then hit a subscribe so you don't miss the follow-up videos on this topic and how it all turned out with the celery juice and me. Thank you for watching, and welcome on the journey.